Today, I'm going to show you how to remove the dash panels out of a Jeep JK.
How to wire to video, how to make your own, how to make your own hardtop part, how to change the oil, how to fix taillight problems, how to install, how to do a complete tune-up. I'm going to show you how to do that.
Okay, hopefully I've got you set up at a bunch of different angles that you can see. Camera here, 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 and over here. And then I've got another little handheld that I'll use to show close-ups of little things that you might not be able to see. I've got as much light as I possibly can in here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. This is, like I said, this is really easy. First thing you're gonna do is pop out your window controls. This can be a pain. Having long, skinny fingers helps. Being able to get in here and unplugging it and just take the whole thing out. And then there's a 7mm bolt in here. I'm gonna try to speed things along here with impact driver. And then you'll have another up here in your top little tray compartment. This looks a little different than yours, most likely. This is just because I've got a phone / GPS mount up here. You'll take that one out. Then you're gonna come over here to this panel and you're gonna kind of get your fingers in here and just pull straight to you. I don't know if you'll run into this issue, but I do every time I remove this panel. You can see these little clips here. You notice one of them's missing. It's because this is split, and this panel, I've had it on and off so many different times because I've got the amplifier hidden behind here. So normally those come off, at least in my case, they come off or they'll stay in there. So you have to kind of fish those out and put them back on. And then you'll have two more behind that panel, one on each side of your steering column. And then you're free to pop this off. I suggest you drop the steering column down a little bit, and it's got a whole bunch of little snaps that are going to hold it in. And if you've never actually removed this panel before, a lot of people think it's just this center panel here. Jeep made it look like, they did a fairly good job of making it look like this was its own panel, but it's not. It's actually from here all the way over, as you'll see when I pop this off. All of these clips are just pull straight back to you. Don't like pull up or anything because they all actually go straight in. And then you just have to kind of wiggle it over past your wiper controls and all that. And as you can see here, it's all this one big panel. You can also pop this panel off here. This one is actually just held in with snaps. But you do have to take off the bigger panel first because it actually snaps into this. And then you've just got a couple harnesses back here on the back that you have to unplug. And then your heater and your air conditioning controls and all that stuff comes out. Now you can see you have even more room, and if you want to remove your panel down here, the factory panel has like a little net. Well, we've got the switch panel in here. This one, it just pops out. It's got little snaps. I'm not going to pull this completely out because it's got all kinds of wiring and stuff in there, and I would like to keep it in there. So that's how you take that panel off if you need to like remove your gauges or something like that. You've also got a couple more, I believe there's 7. Yeah, there's 7mm. There's 4 of them, 4 7mm screws, and then you can pull out your gauge cluster and unplug it, and you could have it out of the way if you needed to. 4 7mm to pull your radio out. If you need to remove your glove box, that's a fairly easy thing, is you just let the glove box down, you squeeze the sides and lift out. It's a different story now that we've got the Tuffy security glove box. I did a video on that, go check it out. I wouldn't recommend the product itself, but definitely check out the video. But yeah, like I said, this was just gonna be a really short and easy video, just to show you how easy it is to actually pop all of that apart and get access to pretty much everything. And of course, to put it all back together, basically just watch the video in reverse. So don't forget to check out the RockyX TV Facebook and Patreon pages. Also, make sure to go into my channel, check out a couple other videos. If you find a video that you like, hit the like button. If you have something to say, leave it down in the comments. If you find a couple videos that you like, make sure to subscribe to my channel.